The boreal forest in winter is breathtaking, but beneath the beauty lies a deadly threat, the cold. Snow-laden branches and still air mask a silent enemy that saps your warmth and strength. In this vast, frozen wilderness, your top priority is shelter, not food or even water. Without protection, hypothermia can set in within hours. The cold attacks from the air, the wind, and especially the frozen ground. Your body fights to keep its heat. The cold tries to steal it away. As night falls and temperatures plummet, panic is natural, but knowledge is your best defense. Knowing how to use the forest's resources to build shelter is the key to survival. For millennia, indigenous peoples and northern soldiers have mastered this skill. They didn't rely on heavy gear, they relied on wisdom and the forest itself. The right shelter turns the forest from a threat into an ally. The spruce tree, standing green all winter, is your most reliable ally. Its dense branches and evergreen needles hold the secret to surviving the coldest nights. With the right know-how, you can transform fear into focused action. The forest's ancient wisdom is your greatest tool. Survival here isn't about fighting nature, it's about working with it. The spruce tree is the foundation of that partnership. Let's see how this remarkable tree can save your life. In the north, shelter is survival, and the spruce is your shelter. In the boreal forest, not all trees are equal. Spruce is the ultimate shelter provider. Its sharp needles and downward-hanging cones are easy to spot, but its real gift is its dense, sweeping branches. Mature spruces create natural, tent-like spaces beneath their boughs, nature's own ready-made shelter. These thick branches block wind and trap snow, creating insulation as effective as a house wall. Underneath, a pocket of still, warmer air forms, a microclimate that can mean the difference between life and death. Finnish soldiers and indigenous hunters have relied on spruce shelters for generations. The tree offers protection, concealment, and warmth, even in -40 degrees. For northern peoples, the spruce is more than shelter. It's a pharmacy, a hardware store, and a home. Choosing the right tree is about understanding the forest's rhythms and resilience. A good shelter tree is an old survivor, a matriarch of the woods. By using it, you tap into a cycle of life and endurance that has lasted for millennia. Once you find the perfect spruce, it's time to build. Crawl or dig beneath the low branches to clear a space large enough to lie down. Pile the snow you remove around the outside to form a windbreak and extra insulation. Next, gather long, dead poles, never green wood, and lean them against the trunk, radiating outward. This frame supports your shelter and creates more space inside. Now, weave in layers of spruce boughs from nearby trees, starting at the bottom and working up. Overlap the boughs like shingles, curve side up, to shed snow and block wind. Leave a small doorway and a fist-sized vent near the top for airflow. Without ventilation, moisture from your breath will freeze and drip, making the shelter dangerously cold. The vent keeps the inside dry and warmer. With each layer, your shelter becomes stronger and more protective. This is survival architecture, simple, effective, and time-tested. The spruce shelter is taking shape, built from knowledge and effort. Every branch you add is a step closer to safety. In the forest, your shelter is your lifeline. The boughs are the skin and muscle of your shelter, transforming sticks into a life-saving refuge. Build walls at least 2 feet thick, overlapping boughs generously to block wind and snow. As you work, The forest's sounds fade and the air inside grows still. You're creating a microclimate of safety. Once the boughs are dense, pile loose snow over the shelter, filling every gap. Snow is nature's best insulation, sealing the shelter and holding in warmth. A well-built spruce shelter covered in snow can stay near freezing inside even in brutal cold. The boughs provide structure, the snow insulation. This partnership is nature's perfected system for survival. When you finish, you'll see not just a mound of snow and branches, but a testament to your skill and the forest's generosity. You've worked with nature, not against it, to create warmth and security. Even the best shelter can't protect you if you sleep on the frozen ground. The earth will steal your heat through conduction, risking hypothermia in minutes. The solution: a raised bed. Lay thick logs or branches parallel on the ground to lift yourself up, creating an insulating air gap. On top, pile a thick mattress of soft spruce boughs, at least 8 inches compressed. This bed traps air, cushions your body, and keeps you warm. The difference is immediate. Instead of cold sapping your strength, your body heat is reflected back. Finnish soldiers called this a havupeti, a conifer bough bed. Never sleep on snow, always build a bed. This ancient technique is survival science in action. It's a simple step that can save your life. The forest provides everything you need if you know how to use it. Your bed is as vital as your shelter's walls. Fire is a powerful ally in winter, offering warmth, light, and a morale boost. But fire is also a risk. Never build it inside your spruce shelter. Instead, make a small fire just outside the entrance. Build a heat reflector wall behind the fire using green logs. It bounces warmth into your shelter. This simple trick can double the heat you feel inside. Sometimes, though, fire isn't safe. If you need to stay hidden or if wind is strong, skip it. A well-built spruce shelter can keep you alive without a fire. The shelter's main job is to trap your body heat. Fire is a bonus, not a necessity. Use fire wisely and always respect its power. With careful placement, you create a warm zone at your shelter's entrance. Smart fire management is about working with the wilderness, not against it. In the cold, knowledge and caution are your best friends. Survival is as much mental as physical. Your spruce shelter fights heat loss by blocking wind, insulating from the ground, trapping body heat and keeping you dry. Building it gives you purpose, turning fear into action. Each step, gathering, weaving, piling, restores your sense of control. Inside, you find calm and security, essential for rest and recovery. The shelter is more than branches and snow. It's a symbol of resilience. It proves that knowledge and effort can create comfort in the harshest places. This experience builds confidence and respect for nature. The forest is not just a threat, but a resource-rich ally. Survival is about seeing opportunity where others see danger. The spruce shelter is a lesson in ingenuity and mental strength. In the wild, your mindset is as important as your shelter. Building a spruce shelter connects you to ancient traditions and survival wisdom. Indigenous peoples and northern soldiers used these skills for generations, thriving in the harshest climates. Every bough you weave is a link to those who came before. This is more than survival, it's a living legacy. Learning these skills rebuilds your connection to nature and history. The spruce shelter is a practical lifesaver and a gateway to deeper understanding. Next time you see a snow-laden spruce, see it as a guardian and a symbol of resilience. In the forest, knowledge is your greatest shelter.